Good morning, everyone. So to quote one of my Gen Z daughters, selfie or it didn't happen. So we're going to start with what's important here. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate that. So a couple of things. One, thank you to Goldie and the FedScoop team for putting Fed Talks together. It's great to get together with friends and talk about stuff that matters. So really looking forward to today. So listening to Deputy Director Uland talk about the AI goals of this administration actually sets up my talk really well here. So really looking forward to that. Today I want to talk about GSA's IT modernization, how we're trying to scale it not only for the agency but across government, and how the government can get access to cutting-edge tools faster and cheaper and safer. One of the ways we're doing that is through a tool we created called USAI. Our new platform is designed to accelerate trust in AI adoption across government. I'll talk a little bit about what we built, where we are now, how it plugs into GSA's broader IT modernization effort and the larger federal government mission. We launched USAI in August, and it's the government's first shared platform for experimenting with AI models. We designed it to address a clear need that exists here in the government and to be in alignment with the presidential priorities and initiatives. Agencies want to harness AI. They want to reduce the drudgery of their work that they do every day, increase the quality and velocity of the work that government does. But they need a trusted way to do that, to evaluate the capabilities of the technologies that are in play now before deploying them at scale within their missions. Today, we are doing that by doing three different things. We've created a safe environment for testing. Agencies are able to explore AI models without exposing sensitive data or risking compliance issues. We allow for head-to-head model comparisons. So we are actually capturing the telemetry of models, not only user behaviors within models, but also inter-technology and bias behaviors within models. And we're expressing out scoring so the agencies can see the effectiveness of those models. And they can see that side by side from a variety of vendors. Third is we are creating analytics and dashboards, what we call Console, that gives agency personnel and technologists full telemetry and access to what's going on within those technologies so that they can make informed decisions when they go to buy at scale themselves. Instead of every agency running its own isolated AI project, we now have a common proving ground. USAI accelerates learning, builds confidence within agencies, and ensures that when agencies scale AI, they're doing it responsibly. This is just the beginning. We have a roadmap that we're working against. We're looking to introduce additional model providers. We have over 5 now, and we're assessing 6 or 7 more on top of that, so those will continue to weave into the platform. We're increasing the value of the telemetry and analytics that we generate so we can know what's happening, why it's happening, how it's happening, and start to create the platform and ability for agencies to be able to affect what's happening. And we are building a portfolio of guidance and case studies to help agencies to move from experimentation to production. The real value of USAI is that it democratizes AI use within agencies. You no longer have to be a CFO Act agency with $1 million at the disposal. Small bureaus, other agencies can opt into this immediately and start to generate insights and value within their organizations immediately. So we built a portfolio of AI models from multiple major vendors. This gives the agencies that want to pilot and use this different choices. Different models have different strengths. Some are low cost, some are more costly, some are fast, some are slow, some are both based on research, some are based on practical everyday business. We want people to be able to make those assessments across all of those decision domains side by side and be able to compare what the outcomes looks like for that. So why does this matter? A couple of different reasons stand out. One, speed. Adopting USAI, you can do so literally right now as an agency. You can shave months off acquisition and testing cycles, and you can plug into proven solutions and run with them right away. Another is savings, and savings can be a very broad definition. We're not just talking about cost. We can streamline evaluation through USAI. We can free up resources. The agencies can reinvest in mission priorities. I'm going to go off script here, so my comms team is going to start freaking out right now. Every Friday, we have something called a tech demo day. And the business people and the technologists of GSA present some of the technology-based things that they're working on to the leadership of the agency. And what we've found is with use of these AI tools, we have non-technologists who are bringing to bear every week saying, I wrote an application. Not I wrote code, I wrote an application to help solve this drudgery-based problem within the agency. A full 60% of those use cases that are presented every Friday were enabled by generative AI capabilities. This is remarkable, remarkable advancement of doing the work of government. All right, back on script. Looking ahead, we want to build on what we've created with USAI by bringing in additional models, strengthening analytics, providing agencies with playbooks, since we've been doing this for a while, and share that, to transition from pilots to secure, mission-ready AI deployment. And this will help create a government that runs faster and more effectively, reduces that drudgery I talked about. USAI advances the White House's AI action plan, which emphasizes things like streamlined adoption, which we're working for, smarter infrastructure, and coordinated federal action. It builds on our previous digital transformation efforts. We're not doing this in a vacuum. We have a long history of doing this and want to share some of that. Examples are login.gov, the identity proofing front end for citizens reaching government. That's core to the GSA mission, and this is just the next logical step in that place. Same thing with the TMF. We have a long history of making small incremental investments into new spaces and learning things, killing things that don't provide value, and moving out at scale on things that did. We found that USAI, when we ran it within GSA for the past 20 months, was producing massive value. And we had other agencies coming to us saying, please let us have access to that because we want to generate that same value right away. So, closing comments. We are looking to demonstrate that this government doesn't just have to follow with technology. We can demonstrate that we can keep pace with technology and we can lead with technology. This play allows us to do that. Through USAI and other agency programs and initiatives, we're giving agencies a safe and shared space to unlock the promise of USAI. Together, this is going to make government more agile, more efficient, more effective, more capable of serving the American people. Come partner with us and check it out. So, and also in keeping with this theme of modern IT, I want to ask you to please consider attending our 2025 Post-Quantum Cryptology Summit. It's scheduled to take place on October 16th. You can always check out what GSA is doing and what events are available to you at gsa.gov/events. Thanks for the conversation today. Looking forward to carrying it forward.